Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of On the Couch with Franz. Today, joined by Industrialized Metal Machine, Chaos Doctrine. Up next, they'll introduce themselves. Take it away, Dr. D.
Yo, this is Dr. D, vocals of Chaos Doctrine.
Alex Arich, guitar.
Full bass guitar and backing vocals.
For the viewers that do not know Chaos Doctrine, band from South Africa, industrial metal band. Guys, tell our viewers a little bit more about Chaos Doctrine, what it involves being in the band, as well as the music that you put out.
Being in the band means I have to hang out with these guys. Which gets quite weird because no one understands the hair product thing that I've got going on. When we started the band, my vision was really to do like an industrial layer of it. I always say I wanted to do like a Rob Zombie vibe because as soon as you put Rob Zombie on in a club, all the girls would run to the dance floor. But being me and loving Slayer too much, that didn't really work out. So we sort of ended up, I remember somebody saying we sound like, you know, Rammstein had an ugly baby with Slayer. That was the one I heard. There's a lot of comparisons between Fear Factory mixed with Testament. I don't know. I always tell people to go listen to our stuff and then please tell me what they hear.
Right. Now, I've been hearing new things in the pipeline. What kind of new things? Are we doing another, like, for example, in 2021, you did the Redux. You also did some covers or tributes, rather, perhaps not a cover is not the right word. Tell us more about that. Is there more in the pipeline for Chaos Doctrine doing this kind of thing?
Wow, dude, like, yeah, I actually, I come from corporate, right? So everything for me is a fucking strategy on a page, and and they laugh at me. They think it's fucking hilarious. But every year I write down like sort of what I think we should do that year. And sometimes we hit all of it. Sometimes we do 20 other things. It doesn't matter, but it's nice to have a frame of reference. I actually did ours the other day. We've got covers done, dude. They're waiting. We've got tracks for our next album done. They're waiting. But we were actually talking today. I mean, COVID did us a great favor because Alec was stuck at home and he was like, fuck, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to learn how to sound engineer properly. So that did our band a huge favor. So we were actually talking today. We're finishing a brand new track. I'm like, dude, we're going to have to go back, redo all those other old new songs so that they sound like this. So in short, I want to put out an EP this year, a double EP. I want to work on our new album, which will probably punt for next year. There'll be more covers, more interesting stuff, more collabs. We're talking about when we do a live show again. I actually want to take a break from live shows because we did a lot of that last year. And you know, as you're close to the band, a Chaos Doctrine live show is a shitload of work. We don't just rock up wearing jeans with a guitar and a microphone. That's not how Chaos Doctrine works. So I actually want to take a bit of a break, mostly because I drive around most of the gear. Because, you know, I happen to have a Bucky and the studio in my house.
I'm going to interject, for those of you abroad, a Bucky is a utility vehicle.
Or a truck.
A truck, yeah, America.
Ford motherfucking truck. Anyway, so yeah, I want to spend a bit of time in the studio and then we'll see. We still have that acoustic show we're going to play.
That's at MX Studios
with
sounds.
What are they called again? Anyway, so yeah. And then
Fusion Nights.
Fusion Nights.
That's what it's called, Fusion Nights, yes.
So we still have to, and we'll play that with Hannes still, mostly because we've paid him for it already. And then we'll see where the drummer thing goes in anyway. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to do. I was telling you, I mean, like, Alec and I are playing with a Pink Floyd thing on the side. We just wrote, literally, we've got 4 brand new songs we're working on all at the same time. Alec wrote one, Phil wrote one, I wrote one, and then there's this like techno thing I'm playing with. So just we're having fun, you know. So we work hard so that we can get to whiskey time, but we also like it's fun for us, you know.
It has to be fun. It's music, man.
Oh hell yeah,
absolutely.
So that's in short. I don't know how much you'll see us on stage this year. You will see us on stage, but for me it's a lot. Right now, at least for the next quarter of the year, I want to just like grind and get some material ready for release. When we release it, I don't know, but ready for release.
Taking a break from the live shows, having such an amount of content already. How do you balance it between writing new material, rewriting old material? You know, what is that process? How do you approach that? I mean, you spoke earlier of we're going to have to go back to the previous songs and that. How does it entwine with each other?
Honestly, a whim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, we plan a lot and we execute a lot, but a lot of the shit we do is at a whim. Like, Phil and I were sitting around one day and we're like, you know what'd be cool? Now that Alec has learned all these amazing skills, we should take one of our old songs, redo the whole thing, just like re-record it. We're like, which one? Phil's like, Cult. I'm like, yeah, Cult. Let's do Cult. Alec, we're redoing Cult. That's how Cult happened. The remix.
Right, okay.
Like literally. Or like, let's do a cover. Which cover? Let's do Depeche Mode. Okay. Which song? I don't know. Let's do,
Enjoy
the silence. Okay. And that's how we roll. We just roll like that, the three of us. And then as soon as we decide something, we do something. So like I said, right now we've got a strategy on a page. Go look it up if you don't know what it is. You're like, but that doesn't mean we're going to go, okay, fuck, let's do number one. Okay, now it's done. Let's go.
Right, okay.
We don't work like that. It's just to give us a frame of what we want to do. If Alec comes tomorrow and say, dudes, we're covering Entombed, we're going to fucking cover Entombed. Because in Chaos Doctrine, we do whatever the fuck we want to.
Right? That's fucking awesome, man. Love
and that's
it.
why we covered Depeche Mode, but we've also covered Sepultura. We've also covered Motorhead.
Slayer.
And that's why we have songs that are 190 BPM and we have songs that are 105 BPM.
Yeah.
We do what we want. We don't want to paint ourselves into like one. All our songs need to sound like Blood Serpent God or whatever the case
Right,
is,
yeah. And look, at the end of the day, Chaos Doctrine still keeps that unique sound.
Yeah.
Because if a track comes on, then it's like, oh, fuck, that's Chaos Doctrine.
Yeah.
So there's that unique, I don't know if it's the sound or the song structures or how you use your loops in the theatrical on stage stuff. But there's definitely a sound to Chaos Doctrine that stands above the rest or stands out amongst the rest.
Yeah.
So is that part of just doing whatever the fuck you want? Or is it just a Gemini thing?
I think so. I mean, like to be honest, when we write a song, we add some elements always. But if you go look at Blood Serpent God, for example, we use two loops. There's that drone that sounds like a Native American or South American actually, which fits into the lyrics. And then there's this little, I can't remember what we called it. We loop the loop. It's this funny noise. Like so that's it. Two loops.
Okay.
If you take a song, one of our older tracks like Incubator, that thing is looped to the hilt. There's percussion, there's keyboards, there's voice loops. But we always go, you know what is this? What do we want to put in here? So I think it's just because it's us making it. It ends up being Chaos Doctrine. We don't go, okay, Alec, press the Chaos Doctrine button.
Right.
And then, now all, like every song, or not every song, but a lot of the songs have completely different guitar tones, completely different vocal presets. But so it's not like we have a Chaos Doctrine button.
Right.
I think it's just when we write, and because it's us, it ends up that way.
A lot of today's music is very formulaic. Yeah, it's very formulaic. If you listen to metal of the last, I don't want to say 10 years, but let's say 10 years.
Yes.
If you listen to a lot of bands, I mean, across the board, whether they're gent bands, whatever, there's a structure that has been rolled out over and over and over. And if you look at our songboards, we rarely have something that is a straight A, B, A, B, A, B, C,
Very
D,
true.
whatever. So, and I think, that's not to say, oh, yeah, we're completely different, everybody. But if you're asking the question of like why maybe we are different, there's a different sound, it's probably because we don't really follow those formulas that a lot of the bands of the last 10 years have been following. I mean, if you listen to great albums, brilliant albums from any band, from let's say Soilwork to Meshuggah to Sepultura, Slayer, whatever, there's still structure. There's a A B, and yes, we could definitely do that. We could do that, and we'd probably slot in, but then we would only be slotting in.
Exactly.
And no one would really know that we are anything different
Other than the rest of the
anybody
noise.
else.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not to say we're consciously doing this. I just think that we're just consciously not doing that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that might be why it's slightly different. The guitar tones, anybody can make these guitar tones, these vocal tones, and the bass tones with drums, whatever. I mean, everybody's got the plugins, everybody's got the what, But that's just my take, and I think we just do something that's different, and just keep doing it.
Right, thank you so much, Alec, for that bit of insight on the sound and standing above the rest, I was saying, apart from the rest in sound, really.
Question is, do you think that Slayer today, if they started today, would be as big or become as big today as they did in the 80s, 90s?
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. First of all, look, Spotify. I fucking hate Spotify.
Fuck you, Spotify.
Yeah, exactly.
And you,
There,
Spotify.
there,
and
there.
you, and you, and you, and
All
your
of the
mother.
Spotifys. Already, and I'm quite vocal. I've said this on a few other on the couch hangouts, and same with radio. Is that yes, you can discover so much music, but discovering music doesn't pay the musicians.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't pay the musicians. I'm not going to go on a rant, but big thing is, Alec. No, I don't think they would be as big because there's such a mass flood of music due to various factors. Like, in my own personal opinion, is that you've got the internet, you've got cross-networking software, band software, and you can sit in New Zealand, Ukraine, South Africa, and South America and never meet each other, but make a great band together. And there is so much of that going around, in my opinion, that Slayer, in today's terms, would have just been like...
Yeah, or
overall,
anybody.
you know?
Fucking Black Sabbath, dude.
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin. If they were a new band today, like, wouldn't they...
But the question really is now,
Yeah.
can we really say in today? Because would today be today?
no,
Because
no.
Yeah, sure.
Now
they
it becomes
weren't
a
there.
time loop question.
Exactly.
Oh my god, now you have to talk Doctor Who and like physics and Einstein and shit.
Yeah.
Ancient
Exactly.
aliens.
So maybe they could have, but I doubt it.
but it
Because
is
they
a cool shirt.
it is a very fun cool shirt.
Yeah.
Check out this band called Slayer.
They're alright.
Yeah, I certainly think they would have been noticed, but yeah, to be as big as they are, no, probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
I think that golden age is over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Add to that if you consider that live shows, Slayer made themselves on live shows.
Absolutely, yeah.
The big bands, that's how they made themselves. I mean, people just like, that has got spikes this long on his arm. I mean, he's gonna kill somebody.
Yeah.
That's what made it. I mean, it's like you who does that these days? Everybody's like a wimp, So yeah, I don't know.
I think
I
Immortal still
really
does
don't
it.
think so.
Immortal, they still have the spike and the
Yeah,
spikes
sure.
and spikes and
I think also
Like a four.
important to note that Tom Araya literally headbanged himself into neck surgery. So if you think you're metal, that's more metal.
more metal.
More fucking metal. Okay, now for Phil's actual question.
I already said something.
Yeah,
Oh,
Phil
he
said something.
already.
That's all
Oh,
right.
fuck, now I have to talk again for like 10 minutes.
It's nice.
Anyway,
Do you feel that 2022 is going to be the year?
no. It's
Every
never been,
year
yeah.
we've got these people saying New Year's, what do you call it, voornemings,
Yeah,
resolutions.
New Year's resolutions.
It's like, oh, this is going to be the year. Are you naive?
No.
Are you in denial?
Phil and I used to go, oh, this year should be remotely better than the previous one, and we were wrong every time. So we
Increasingly so over the last few years.
Like in 6 years.
See, what people don't realize is that 2012 did happen. Everyone expected one giant apocalypse. The Mayans never said that. It's a slow, fucking, dripping Chinese torture apocalypse. We're all dying very slowly and painfully. There was no comet. This is it, dude. It's just gonna keep getting worse. Seriously, though.
Apocalypse is fucking great.
Apocalypse, not now. Very slow. Apocalypse, very slow. It's like listening to a Dream Theater song. They just
Yes, it just
solo. It never fucking
On
ends.
and on and on, and before you think it's done, here
Exactly.
comes John Myung, on his bass, some more.
Watching, or when you go somewhere and they're playing acid jazz, and you're like, oh my god, what is this? It never stops. So it's that.
It's actually just a 4-minute track, but it feels
Oh god, yeah.
like the 2012 apocalypse.
If you don't know why they call it acid jazz, just go take LSD. It has the same impact. Listening to that versus taking LSD, same thing.
Oh,
But
fantastic.
anyway, back to the band. We've got no big, huge aspirations. We want to have some fun, put out some music, play some shows, figure out our drummer question, see what we want to do there, and drink some fucking good bourbon and listen to some Slayer. That's pretty much what we do every year. My New Year's resolution, personally, for the last 15 or 20 years is try not die. So far, it's going fucking well.
You've beat it on the nail every time.
Every year, dude. Every year.
Well done.
Maybe get some tattoos in between. I don't know.
Yeah, tattoos. Right. Phil, do you have any tattoos?
He's got.
I've got on my legs.
You got some legs, you got some arms going there. Alec, you also leg and arms.
Shitloads.
Who does your tattoos?
You haven't done tattoos in forever.
No, Cuck, you did a tattoo
No,
the
I
other
did
night.
tattoos. He hasn't done tattoos.
yeah.
My tattoos are Max at Outcast in Boksburg, Benoni.
Okay.
So I've known Max since long before he was a tattoo artist. I've known him. He was the apprentice to my original tattoo artist, and my original tattoo artist fucked off to Scotland. So Max is a great fucking dude. He did this for me, and I don't know if you can see my leg. He did that for me.
That's
fucking Grigori.
Father Grigori.
So yeah, I'm gonna get a shitload of tattoos this year. But in between, drink whiskey. Make metal.
Fantastic. Now, collaborations. You guys are also known for having some kick-ass contributors to your music.
We should be the undisputed collaboration metal kings in South Africa by now.
You know, considering I'm part of the South African Metal Music Awards panel of judges, maybe we should bring that up as a new category.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Although, is it 2? How many did we do last year? 2 or 1? When was the Russian one? 2 years ago.
No, that was
That was 2 years ago.
Was it 2021 beginning?
Oh, last year was Jürgen and Anna.
Yes.
The end of prime COVID year was the Russian one. After the second big lockdown, that was the Russian Grigori. Yeah. So
that was fantastic. If you haven't checked it, link in the description below.
Yeah. So obviously the Jürgen one pops out because it's fucking Jürgen Sunstein.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think the other two, the one with Demeter was really cool for me because listening to my vocals done by someone else in a different language was it was mind blowing.
Yeah.
Like it was so cool. And I remember Alec saying, Jesus, this is really difficult to mix because Russian is different.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of sounds. And when you're an engineer, a sound is a bad thing.
Evil, man.
So he's like, I can't put the DS too much, otherwise it takes his fucking words away, you know? So it was interesting. I think it came out super. And Demeter was such a cool guy to work with because he's really, if you go check out his bands, he's into folk. He's into a lot of the Russian tradition. He understands the Rasputin story. So he penned those lyrics in like 3 minutes, nailed the vocals in 10 minutes. Just such a cool guy. And then obviously the Anna stuff we did, that was also cool because Anna Hell is like one of the coolest chicks I've met in my life.
Absolutely.
She's amazing. We did that cool interview with me and her and Devo. And she's just a cool chick, you know. So I would love to have her out here and do a show with us or go there. I think I prefer to go there.
Yeah, let's go to Russia.
Go
and I
jam
say
some
let's,
metal in
I'm including
Moscow.
me in this collective now.
Somebody pay for us to go to Moscow because we have to.
Okay, I'm out now. I'm not paying anything.
So we don't have international collabs mounted at the moment, but we got a load of local ones coming up. So we're doing some stuff with an old song with a female vocalist, which we'll talk about much later. I had Buchanan Marais over the other day, who's like not known in the metal community.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook.
He likes that kind of electro goth vibe. That's his thing. But he's a multi-instrumentalist and dude, one of the best singers, like actual singing, not like what I try and do. This oak did soprano, he did tenor, he did baritone bass, all in a row, and I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like how? And he looks like he'll kick your ass, so that's pretty cool.
He looks almost as intimidating as Phil.
Yeah.
You know, Phil is smiling today.
He's a badass.
It's been a long time since Phil smiled.
He's a cool dude. I still want to do a load of stuff with him. I wrote a song which he's helping me with some vocals, and he's doing some flute and stuff, which makes it really creepy.
Wow, okay.
And then we've got this really cool cover that we've been working on for like 2 years that I want a couple of singers to come do. So Carlos is going to be involved in that from Deadline. Aiden from State Dependency and a couple of other guys.
Links in the description below.
Yeah, so we like to have fun and we like to have fun with our buddies. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like we're really tied to State Dependency. We party together. They're really cool guys.
Well, you guys have done so many events together.
I know, and they're definitely, if not the favorite, one of my favorite local bands because I just dig their groove. So they're cool guys to hang out with, and so I also want to make some music with them. It'd be fun, you know, even if it's just a bit of vocals. Maybe one day we'll write a song together. Actually, I've wanted to do that. Like, you know how Ozzy and Motorhead both have Hellraiser, same song done by 2 different bands. I've wanted to do that for the longest time. So if State did the song we write the same song. They do it in their style, and we do it in our
Oh,
style.
that would be fantastic.
It'd be so much fun. It's like we're covering
Yeah.
each other's song, you know.
I mean,
It'd be a
all
lot of
obviously
fun.
recorded at Gemini 80
Yeah, no,
Studios.
duh.
Yeah.
By Alec.
Bye, Alec. Yeah. Alec, with you on the producing kind of stuff, engineering, have you worked on any other band stuff other than Chaos Doctrine?
Sure.
Like, tell us more about that real quick.
Yeah, it's last year. Was it last year? The year
Yeah.
before? Last year did Death Springers.
Oh, that was a live
That's-
EP.
Yeah.
Sort of like a
Oh,
live.
you did Zebra. You did
I
Zebra
did-
before
yeah,
that.
did
Oh,
Zebra,
yeah, that's right.
Did a single for Zebra.
Which one was
State
that?
Dependency,
Which
doing
Zebra?
Something taxi.
Oh, did you do Taxi Love?
Taxi
Taxi Violence. God.
What was really cool about Zebra is they're not metal at all.
Not at all, man.
And
The
Jesus,
funkiest
Alec
band here.
just made that sound. We were like, holy crap, dude! It sounds like we put the radio on, you know.
Absolutely.
And to me, like, if it's a pop song, sorry dudes, if you're not, I don't know, I play death metal. To me, that was like the best compliment I could give Alec. I was like, dude, it sounds like it should be on the radio,
Absolutely.
you know.
Absolutely.
And
It's
he
one
did
of
great
the-
work,
the-
even
the-
though it's not his frame of reference at all. I think he did fucking cool work on that.
Absolutely, man. and
anyway.
Taxi Love is still one of the most requested tracks by Zebra or of Zebra
And
on
they're
BurgStudio.
really cool dudes. I really like them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Mal, like Duncan and oh Vim, Waldrey, your mom means. Now again on the subject of Spot City Pie, do you as a band, Chaos Doctrine, do you guys make any revenue from your music?
Oh wait, we did. The other day we got 37 American cents paid straight. Oh no, wait,
No,
73.
73.
Sorry, it's Afrikaans. It was $1, but I had to pay tax.
Oh my
So
god.
73 cents. We make a couple of bucks here and there. On digital, not much. We make enough to pay for the next release.
Okay.
We make more money out of physical sales than we do out of digital sales because there honestly isn't money unless somebody buys your whole album on an iTunes or on there's another one that's CD Baby itself is pretty good,
Okay.
and YouTube Music isn't bad. So you make
Bandcamp?
and Bandcamp, yeah.
Definitely.
So I mean, definitely $5 here, $5 there makes a difference. Spotify, I have never seen any money, and we've had more spins on Spotify than we've had hits or likes on YouTube. So that's definitely
Yeah.
I've never seen money from that.
It's
But,
amazing. It's amazing that how different bands sit on this couch in front of me,
saying the same thing.
saying exactly, or be it on radio when I broadcast on BurgStudio.co.za. Check it out. Just press play. Shameless plug. Yes.
Dude, if Barry Manilow can't make money out of Spotify, Chaos Doctrine sure as fuck is not going.
Well, look, I mean, if you do a quick search on Google now, they say there's something like 8 million artists on Spotify,
Mhm.
right? Of which 57,000 of those artists make 90% of the money. So where the fuck are the rest?
Yeah. Exactly.
You're telling me 7 million, gazillion, whatever, are making nothing? Like.
But there's proof in the
$1,
pudding right here.
literally
There's proof in the
$1.
pudding right in front of me.
Yeah.
Like you part of the other percentage. You part of
Yeah.
that stat
I mean,
right there.
we have
There's
literally made zero that I have seen because I check those things now and then just for
Yeah.
seeing if we have whiskey money, right? And like I said, YouTube we get money. iTunes we get money. A couple of places we get money. I have never seen any money called Spotify. Never ever when our first album came out 2017, so it's 4 years, right? Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy. See?
I saw.
Are
the
you
other day-
part of the paid percentage? Let us know in the comments
Are
below.
you? Buy our albums. Buy.
Buy.
Bandcamp,
I mean,
Go to-
Bandcamp. What do you guys charge on Bandcamp for an album? $1, $7, $5,
$1 a song or $7 for the album. I don't even know. Just send me a mail.
$7.
I don't know, I'll make it cheaper. I don't know. Devo runs my Bandcamp. I don't know what's happening on my Bandcamp. I must be honest.
You just mentioned Devo, right? How long have you guys been with Devographic?
Alex been friends with Devo since when was Witchfest? 2012.
2014,
2014?
somewhere around there. 2015.
I think we formally worked with Devo since about 2017, 18.
Okay.
So we work on projects together. because we like to disappear and come back, disappear and come back. You know, we don't, we're not in your face the whole day long. Mostly because we drink a lot of whiskey.
And ugly.
But yeah, no, Devo is fantastic. He's just the best. He's such a great dude, you know. And he gets us as individuals. He gets us as a band. He gets what we want to do. And he just delivers so much cool stuff. I always tell the band, like when it comes to paying Devo, it's like, oh fuck, I have to add up money. And then he works for it. And I'm like, I feel bad, dude. Like, it feels like he got ripped off.
Right.
It feels like I paid him for this and he delivered that. You know, and he's just the best. So if you're in a band and you haven't worked with Devo, fuck, wake up, do it.
Absolutely, man. Love Devographic.
Great guy.
Artist management, photographer.
Everything
Man, he's
cool
just
dude.
a hustler in the nicest way I can put that. And look up Devographic Artist Management. Link in the description below. But guys, wrapping it up. Final words from starting with Phil.
Aha.
What would you like to tell our viewers, the listeners, the people that's randomly gotten onto this video?
Maybe say something about Slayer.
Oh, that new band.
I think I've plugged the fuck out of Devo already.
Yeah.
This is usually the part I use where I go, thanks to Devo. So thanks again.
Again.
Oh, and Red Bull for all your energy needs.
Yeah,
It's good for you.
Yeah. Just listen to Daniel. He's
I've had like 7.
you can tell.
This is not cocaine. This is all natural Red Bull. And thanks to you, bro. I mean, fuck, Franz, you've been supporting us since we met you, so we appreciate it. We like talking to you, even though I'm always swearing and saying bad things. You still allow us back, so
Absolutely.
And then just, dude, for our hardcore fans out there, we love those guys. It doesn't matter what we do. They're like, this is the coolest music I've ever heard in my life. I'm like, I know you're lying because you've heard Black Sabbath. But we still appreciate the sentiment. So, that's about it.
Fantastic. Dr. D, thank you so much.
Content.
Concept.
So just go check out South African bands, go to South African gigs. Check us out on chaosdoctrine.net.
Yeah.
Facebook.
Pentagram, Instagram,
and
2
watch
grams.
this space. A lot of stuff coming out from us this year.
Fuck Spotify.
Looking forward to
Fuck
that.
Spotify. Also remember that we are a very serious band and we take shit fucking seriously.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, he's been Chaos Doctrine on the couch with France the Planet. Keep it heavy and remember, let metal shape you. Cheers, we're out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of